What's going on, Neon Nation? Welcome back to the Neon Arcade for a brand new full Cyberpunk 2077 analysis video. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and the moment where we have new content to dissect is finally here. In this video, we'll go through the E3 2019 trailer, and in a follow-up video, the gameplay. As always, we'll pick apart all the details, things you missed, and piece together the story in between. This is going to be a long and detailed video, so grab a Cyberpunk or NiCola Soda and enjoy. Our first shot of the gameplay trailer is an expansive shot of Night City. Now, we've analyzed all the ads before, so after this video, go check that one out. For now, we'll only dive into the redesigns and the new ads. The only notable thing here is the changing color in the Arasaka logo and the Kiroshi ad redesign. I'd have to say watching this in 4K is absolutely stunning. The game was announced to be 80 gigabytes in size, and I'd imagine that's due to the explorability of all these floors and levels. At 13 seconds, we see the NCPD Aerodynes flying above. These are likely similar to the police aerial vehicles from the teaser trailer. At 14 seconds in, we see a new ad with a bunny in front of an American flag. Due to the nature of the building it's on, this makes sense and we'll get to that shortly. At 15 seconds in, we see the No-Tell Motel, which obviously has some sexual connotation. This is a brothel hotel of sorts, and there is a ton more evidence as we go through. At 17 seconds, we see the first ad we didn't get a look at in the All Ads Explained video. It seems this man laced in gold is representing an ad for Mr. Stud, a sexual augmentation used in the source material of Cyberpunk 2020. We also see the catchphrase all night every night very distinctly. We also see a sign for the Love Hub down below. In last year's demo, we saw the sign for the Love Hub and entered it, so it looks likely we're still in the Watson area. We will get concrete proof of this later on. Braindance is on another advertisement we see within the city background. We've seen this before on advertisements from the demo, and it has a heavy presence. Braindance is a sort of VR on steroids that has a high addiction potential. As Male V pulls up, we get a brief glimpse of the cab's logo on the side. It doesn't seem to be the same logo from the combat cab service from the demo or the source material. It's likely this is a new or redesigned cab service for 2077 as we fast forward a bit to see a Minotaur logo on the vehicle. As we pull up to the back shot of Male V, we can inspect his jacket to see it's slightly different from the one from last year's demo. This could possibly be the differences between male and female variants in general, or a complete redesign. As the camera pans out, we see a better shot of some Joy Girls and possibly a Joy Boy outside the brothel. These are in essence the prostitutes in the world of Cyberpunk, and we see their hourly rate, which is likely 120 eddies. I say 120 eddies versus 12 from a hint we'll see later on. As Male V bangs on a door, we see an image of the hallway. It mirrors the mega building the scavengers were held up in the 2018 demo, at least aesthetically. At 39 seconds, Nexus Bodyguard answers the door. We've seen him before guiding female V into Dexter's cruiser, and potentially him pre-cyberware upgrade due to his hands in the 2018 trailer. His hands in the trailer are augmented versus the human hands he has prior. We also see his neck augment is made by Ciderpunk, a prolific megacorp from 2020. They also own the No House that V lives in the 2018 demo. Also, he kinda looks like John Bernthal, so let me know in the comments if you guys agree. At 43 seconds, we see his cybernetic hand and the fact that he's plugged into something originating from his lower back. At 51 seconds, we see a red lit bed, also further reinforcing the fact that this is a brothel. I'd imagine if we visit these areas in game, we can bring back NPCs for some extracurriculars. At 57 seconds, we see Apple is still alive and well in the future, as Dex seems to be tracking his daily caloric goals. Or maybe it's 2077's version of the Fitbit. Doesn't seem like it's working, however, and he still has quite the gut. Male V seems to have brought back a chip for Deshawn. Now, if we look at the description of the trailer on YouTube and descriptions of the main story of the game on online retailers, we understand what this could be. In the description it says, "Become V, a cyber-enhanced mercenary outlaw going after a one-of-a-kind prototype implant, the key to immortality." We also see T-Bug helping out Deshawn. T-Bug was our net-running companion that can be seen frying an Arasaka agent in the 2018 trailer, as well as helping us pick locks and doors in the 2018 demo. She has a JOHA patch. T-Bug proceeds to open a Trauma Team device to use in combination with what I'm theorizing is the key to immortality or something of the sort. Remember, Trauma Team is a high-end insurance in Night City, and it will literally bring you back from death. This chip looks like it's going to be used in conjunction with the TT device, which could possibly aid in using the immortality chip or creating a new implant if that's what it actually is. At 1:15, we see what seems to be Network 54 News televising the carnage that Male V and Jackie have done. When V goes to wash up in the bathroom, we see how the chip was stolen through a flashback with Jackie. The people firing on them seem to be in all black, which may hint at Arasaka's security personnel shooting at them. It does make sense since Dexter will reference Corpo agents being after them later on in the trailer. If Jackie and Male V truly did steal the immortality chip, then it makes sense that whoever was in possession of it is a high-tiered megacorp like Arasaka. We'll also see evidence of it being Militech's as well. As Jackie and Male V both get in the back of the cab to make their escape, we see that there's no driver and the cab is autonomous. Jackie's bleeding out after taking a hit, and this is where things get interesting. First, based off of their body language, the way Jackie touches Male V's cheek, and Male V's horrified reaction to all of this, there might be hints here that Jackie and Male V are in a relationship. After all, you can form bisexual, lesbian, and gay relations with NPCs in the game. There are also no game over screens, so if this is based off an in-game mission and you cause Jackie to die on your playthrough, you won't be able to start over. You'll have to deal with the consequences, and I think this is what CDPR wanted to show in this trailer, albeit subtly. The screen in the cab showcases the destination of Watson, where the 2018 demo takes place. This further reinforces the fact that the area of the Love Hub was in Watson and close to where this trailer takes place. It also shows the time of 2121, the fact the cab is in battle mode, and the cab seems to scan Jackie's vitals via the cabin or smart link. Jackie ends up dying before saying he's sorry. I'm not sure why he says he's sorry when Jackie's the one that died, likely via Male V's hubris, so this could be a hint at a double cross. This also hints at CD Projekt Red's philosophy of a Cornelian dilemma where each choice you make has dire consequences. He also gives Male V the chip they stole to get rich, and if we zoom into it, we see what could be an old style Militech logo, but that might be a little bit of a reach. Regardless, it could be the famed immortality prototype upgrade or a chip to make the upgrade in conjunction with the previously seen TT piece of equipment. As Male V comes to and walks out of the bathroom, he's greeted with the disrespect of an open-handed slap that even my mama would be proud of. That's definitely gonna leave a mark. As Male V stands up, his Microtech heads-up display panel starts to flicker. This is similar to the Microtech Hydra interface V uses in the hacking sequence last year in conjunction with the combat deck. Microtech is another big corporation from 2020 focused on computers and electronics manufacturing. The fighting ensues and V shows off his Mantis blades, and at 2:36 we see a panel featuring holographic options. Maybe holograms have a big presence in the world. It also says the time of 21:57, which is 36 minutes after Jackie's death in the cab. At 2:38, as V slammed into the vending machine, we see all the drink options. Again, the All Ads Explained video has you covered on this. At 2:45, we see Bloodlust graffiti, and later on we see Male V's Pacifica Paradise patch, although it's spelled with a Y. Pacifica is typically spelled with an I, so I'm not sure the meaning behind this. At 2:47, we see the bodyguard's arm, and we see potential synth skin or a skin graft of some sort. The forearm with the cybernetics seems to be slightly different material-wise to his flesh and bone skin near the top of the arms and shoulders. As Dexter squeezes, you can see the striations in his muscle. This is likely a high-grade solo augment called thickened myomar strands, an option from the source material. At 3:10, we see the order from the NC vending machine, including Brain Dance, Beans, and Joy Girls and Joy Boys. We also see that because they are in a brothel, the NCVM has turned into the NCVMX, which might have some exclusive options only available at brothel hotels. As our buddy gets sliced and diced, T-Bug stands up and quick hacks our augmentations with her Kiroshi optics. We've used quick hacks before after jacking into the Maelstrom network in 2018 and disabling this gangster's weapon from being fired. We see the system breach as V picks up his pistol to shoot T-Bug and then Dexter. Dex reaches for a revolver similar to the one V carries in the cover art. As V's system reboots, we have our biomonitor scan our system where it purges a virus on the AI port. We also see a Militech dropship cruiser that we've seen before. This is likely the combat zone or one of the combat zones, an area of complete lawlessness and violence. We see Keanu Reeves as Johnny Silverhand with the dog tags likely from Dexter's bodyguard, and he tells us to wake up as he glitches. In 2020, Johnny Silverhand presumably died, so either he's some sort of Cortana akin to the one Master Chief has in Halo, his consciousness has been downloaded, Male V is tripping out, or it has something to do with the immortality prototype that the story is looking to revolve around. Our next upload will be part 2 of this, where we'll go through the gameplay section and the 2 secret messages. Thanks for watching, guys, and for everything and anything Cyberpunk 2077, join Neon Nation by subscribing to the Neon Arcade.